Hello guys, welcome back to some more Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Hello Sally. Sally, I apologise, I meant to reply to that picture you sent me. It looks really good, that painting. I went ahead and looked through some of your Facebook pics and saw some of the other ones and they look really, really good. Just wanted to say that. I completely forgot to check in with you on that. Had a bit of a crappy day back-wise today, so I'm on some pain meds at the moment, so I apologise in advance. But today, we are going to be running a test on something. So, I have 100%, oh my god, again. That's going to get me every goddamn time. I have 100% restored this car, like I said I would. It took me a little while to get onto the game because again of my back. But I have fully restored the car. And I did a test run on its speed. And it surpassed yesterday's test. I'm not going to say how much, by how much. But it did surpass the 145 that we got yesterday. Currently, it is worth 177 grand, with making over 100,000 profit. I know, the engine's in the boot. Oh, and thanks for dinner tonight, Sally. That's what your dono paid for yesterday. Usually it does go back into the channel, into a game, into DLC and such like, but I used it for dinner tonight. Right, the idea tonight being, so that was all repaired with stock car parts here. Anything that's in this listing here, you know, all the way along, engine parts, suspension, all of that. The idea being, I'm going to strip it down and replace it with a better gearbox up here from the tuning area of the gearboxes, and any and every item that I'm able to replace with tuning from in here. And we're going to see if it's worth more. But before we get into that, I need to at least finish off this job. I'm in the process of putting this van back together. I finished stripping it down. I repaired everything that I could repair. We just need to purchase the necessaries as we go. Anything nice? Dominoes. And for those who are not aware of the brand, pizza. Basically, I was like hunched over the meat cooker all day at work today, and I decided, you know what, sod it, someone's going to cook me dinner tonight. Now you're talking. I like Domino's. I tried, you know, for the first time, because I ordered it online. They got like a voucher thing. If you spend X amount of money, hold on, 225, they're all the same wheel. Okay, all the same size. If you order X amount on, do you know what? I'm going to see if I can do something about that goddamn sound effects. That bugs the crap out of me. If you order X amount online for delivery, you get X amount percentage off, depending on whatever deal they got at the moment. Today, they had 50% off if you spend £15 online. £30 online, sorry. So, you know, you can get like a £15 discount kind of thing. But usually, it's actually on my way home. I can take, it's a slight detour, not much, literally. like a 3-minute detour from my usual path on the way home from work. And if I ordered it on my phone, I could get any size pizza as long as I did it for pickup, for collection. Any size pizza for a tenner, for £10. Get some of these turned off so that we don't get confused with all the outlines. Yeah, well, I mean, as long as I order it on their website via my phone, and or I suppose other online avenues, you don't have to do it on your phone. You can sit at home, do it on your PC, and then go pick it up in the car. You know, but for me, I'll do it on my phone as I'm leaving work normally if I do it, and go pick it up on the way, and I can get like the largest size pizza with like the equivalent. I have 2 toppings, but I have extra of those toppings normally, so it's the equivalent of 4 toppings for £10, £9.99, as long as I'm picking it up. I tried their I had to round up to 30 to qualify for the discount, of course, so I added something extra. Normally it's garlic bread, but I tried out their nachos today. Was not impressed. It's like you'd expect the cheese and the sauce to kind of be at least slightly evenly distributed, but a third of it had the cheese, a third of it had the sauce, and the rest of it was plain. I'm not a big fan of garlic. I like a little garlic, which is why I like the garlic bread, because it's not massively powerful. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing, aren't I? I need the shop, not the not my inventory. I was hoping this would get us enough money to do what I'm wanting to do tonight. It did take quite a while to get to me. It took like 20-25 minutes just to, according to the little track your order thing they have. It took like 20-25 minutes just to get it in the oven. The pizza. It's a small shop. I mean, we're a small town, but because of that, the number of staff they have is very small. As a result, it's the same with where I work. But even though it's a small town, there's still a lot of people in it compared to the number of staff that you hire. You know. And if so much as one person turns up, even like we have more staff than they do. And even if one person does not turn up to their shift, it can screw up so much. Seriously. Well, the pizza was. The nachos are kind of left. But like I said, they were just me kind of rounding up the price. So again, thank you for that. I did mean to say to you as well, I hope, given obviously everything that's happened, I'm not going to go into too much detail, But I hope you didn't feel like you needed to donate to kind of apologise or anything like that. I hope that wasn't the case. All the leaf spring stuff. No, well, that's alright, that's cool then, I'm glad. So I woke up this morning and when I thought back I was like, oh, do you know what, that may not be fair actually. No, look. We went into the bulk of that yesterday. We don't need to revisit. It's all good. Yeah. We understand real life happens. A lot of this is the engine from the look of it. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 just to make sure I got enough good ones without completely being aware of what I need. We've just got to finish putting the entire van together. Then what I'm going to do, hopefully that will give me enough money. If not, I can always go to a barn, pick up the scrap, repair it, sell it, like a time or two, just to make some extra money. But we're going to strip the Porsche, and we're going to swap out the stock parts for any parts that are available in the tuning shop, like tuned, to see if it's worth more with the better equipment. It's like a testing day. Oh, I did level up, by the way. I am now level 15. I can go to an auction if I so desired. Where is it? There. And I used my points to purchase the last discount in the shops. I mean, at this point, any level ups, well, I'm going to get this when I level up next. Assuming I've got enough points. I got 2, it should give me 4 points when I level up. 25% chance to get a mysterious case after finishing order. That's basically like that case where you picked up the numbers for me yesterday. You get one of them for finishing a story order. Now I'll have 25% chance of getting one from any order. When that's done, I don't really need to move faster. Inspecting items doesn't take that long, so that's fine. And pulling items off and putting them on doesn't take that long either. Screwing and unscrewing takes time. Takes the most time. So that will be my next line of unlocks. It is, isn't it? Do you see what I mean? Like it's very Truman Show. You get what I meant by that now, don't you? Steering rack is in. my god, just move over. And can you see what I meant by how I thought it was a potential film at some point? I sent the same thing to Stu as well. And for me, with Jim Carrey, like I said, he's always been funny. You know, Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, Liar Liar. But his best stuff for me, from my point of view, has always been his emotional. It did come off as a documentary. It was more documentary than it was interview, wasn't it? Alright, let's start removing some of the stuff again that we've already done. Oh, do you know what? My headphones normally hurt with glasses, but I'm needing them tonight. I'm going to put them back on. Yeah, headphones hurt with glasses, that was right. These painkillers are really doing a number on me tonight. So you're going to probably at some point hear me yawning and things like that. Exactly. But no. Well, yes and no. Here's the thing. He is also the clown. That is a part of who he is, and he doesn't like it. He doesn't like that aspect of himself. It's like, kind of in a way, it's kind of like Robin Williams. I mean, he was a funny sod, you know, but it caused a lot of his depression, didn't it? And it doesn't mean I'm trying to stereotype here. It's just a couple of examples of a similar thing. That's who you would compare him to as well. Yeah. I'm trying to think. So let me roll a cig. It wasn't too long ago that I finished in it because it came quite late. If I had to... Look, there were two films from Robin Williams where, whilst he tried to do some funny stuff, again, it was emotional that poked through the most, and these are two of my more favourite films. It was Jack, where basically he was a 10-year-old with a medical condition that caused his body to grow 10 times faster than normal. So as a 10-year-old, he had a body of a 40-year-old, but he's trying to fit in with 10-year-olds at school for the first time. Patch Adams was the other one. The one where he was like a doctor or a doctor in training or something along those lines. And those two films have always stuck with me more than Mrs. Doubtfire or Flubber. You know. That's it. Just put the suspension together and the battery recharger. That'll do. It is nice on occasion, Sally, to have someone who understands the era that I'm from. I spend so much time at work with, like, I don't know, an average of 16 to 25-year-olds. It's so stupid. Right, that one's done, that one's done, that one's done. Literally, most of these. Wait a minute. Wheel hub bearing. Oh, that's done. And that's done. Okay, for some reason I thought they weren't done. But literally most of these are engine parts now. You know, I could probably put it together on here. Oh. Okay, maybe I need to, I don't know actually. This will be a new where am I going? Where's the exit? This will be a new experience for me, trying to pull out the engine of the car without it actually. Oh, it's weird. Oh, hello. Oh, we never looked into this yesterday, did we? No. Wrong place. $100 credits, that's it. That's fine. What do you reckon, Sally? Can I get all of them done at the same time? Yes, I can. No. Oh, no. I can look at that one. Window tinting. That isn't too bad. You can have a little tint, obviously, or you can have like full on, like, no, screw you. What was it? Was it the grey or the mauve? And mauve was kind of that-ish, wasn't it? So that's the... The grey tint or the mauve tint? You know, the kind of bluey purple, pinkish kind of mauve. If that's even the right one. The light grey. It was that one, I think. Oh, no, I meant to put that back. There we go. Alright, you have to remember, you're out of practice. There's a bit of a delay. Right, what was I originally coming over here for? This. See if we can yoink out the engine. Front exhaust needs to come off. Let's take off the front exhaust. It might be easier assembling the engine in there. Yeah, I like that. That was good. No engine in bay. Okay. Well, that's annoying. I should have pulled it out originally. Don't even know what type of engine it is. No, okay, well that's fine. I'll do it in the car. Yeah, all the fiddly bits. One of the more annoying parts of it is that I keep having to raise and lower the car on the dock here, whatever it's called, the lifter. The Pinksmobile. Like to see the Scooby-Goo gang keep inconspicuous in this thing. I mean, let's face it, the delivery they had on theirs, it was a long way from inconspicuous anyway. But still, it'll stand out more like this than with the Mystery Machine painted on the side of it. I don't know if the fly wheel is one of them. No, not yet. And it kind of got weird. So they couldn't do it full on multiplayer per se. What they've decided to do, at least the last time I checked up on it, it's kind of like a multiplayer, but each screen has a split screen. So you can see what each person is doing. And I don't like that. It's like playing a game with someone on your TV, except it's over the internet. There is a game that I have potentially wanting to go as soon as it's released. It's on my wish list right now. It's not actually out yet. It's by the people of a game that you sat here and watched me play. It looks quite interesting, actually, to be honest with you. But do you remember Medieval Dynasty? That, by the way, had a lot more updates, and I have done some stuff on it. If you wanted to go and look for some of the videos. Sorry. It's like old times, isn't it, really? Making you yawn. Wild West Dynasty. I do have a big old cup of coffee here, and I am drinking it. I'm trying to stay awake. Yeah, I muted that yawn. Problem with me yawning is when I get into a big yawn, my eyes water. And I'm wearing my glasses because obviously tired. And that just affects things. You know, like when your eyes water, you tend to feel tired as a result of that. So it's just like a constant cycle. Thing is, if I go to sleep before the painkillers start wearing out, I'll wake up with a huge headache in the when I wake up, whether it's a few hours later or in the first thing, you know. So I need to try and stay awake at least until towards the end of it. It's like a hangover, but for painkillers. Well, I mean, I say it's like I don't really get alcohol hangovers, but the headaches from the painkillers are like really sharp, almost migraine-like. So I try to avoid that whenever possible. It's not what my body needs, it's what's induced into my body. No, I lean right back in my seat, so head won't hit the keyboard. What you will hear is me snoring. And you'll be like this, not seeing anything happening. You might see the mouse just shoot off like that as my hand lets go. But that's about it. You wouldn't see anything else, then the stream would just go on and on and on and on and on. I do. I had one the other day actually. I almost didn't go into work. I was lucky if you can call vomiting lucky, but I woke up with the migraine. I staggered down the hall, went to go call in sick, but had to detour to the toilet so I could actually be sick. And by vomiting, it actually breaks the pressure. It breaks the pain threshold. And normally, if I've got a migraine and I vomit, and the pressure breaks like that, the pain eases up a bit, and then I would go and have a nap for about an hour or two, and then I'd literally wake up with no headache whatsoever. But of course I had to go into work, This was Monday, I think it was. I had to go into work with a painful but manageable headache. So I've kind of suffered a lot this week with work. Trying to take off all of these little bits and bobs so that I can still see clearly what still needs to be good condition. When I was, I want to say about 5, I used to get migraines that lasted me somewhere in the region of a fortnight at a time. And as I got older, migraines changed to large headaches, which changed to frequent smaller headaches. Just as I grew up, I kind of grew out of them. By the time I was 14, I didn't get that many headaches at all overall. But from time to time I still get a migraine. And I do get headaches if there's a sudden pressure change with the weather. Or if the central heating, for example, was put on for the first time of the year. No, not too much left to do. I did intend to have all this done prior to the stream starting, but like I said, I wasn't in the best condition to get it sorted. I mean, I still got to connect all the clips underneath the engine yet onto the pistons. Got the spark plugs to do, the ignition wires, filters. I can't remember if there were fuses and relays. No, it wasn't the peak. Literally, it was. I may sound tired. I'm coming across as tired, but I actually did have a small nap to try and reduce the headache as well. Then I when I woke up, took a painkiller, try and ease it a bit further. Lately I've been not streaming due to either things like headaches and that, or my back pain. But also I find like when nobody's wanting to watch streams, it's been affecting me, and I've been getting down, and I've been like, what's the point? And very recently, this family member didn't want to be known as to what family member he or she was, so I almost kind of let slip there. Needed to come crash with me for a little bit. so I wasn't able to stream for like 2 weeks as well. No, the van. I'm just repairing the van with the cheapest available parts I can. If I so desired, let me give you an example. Okay, so it's hard to tell with all of these on here. Let's say, right, so anything that needs replacing or repairing has to be done with a minimum of a 58% durability. Say that one needs replacing, but all the others are good. I could technically take a, I don't know, 59 to a 100% spark plug from any one of these other slots, put it in that one, and then put the crappy one in the other slot. It might, and there's a good chance it will work. Sometimes it will be like, hey, you've left this in worse condition than it was, but not often. I have. And I am very, very much looking forward to Friday. This week, I actually have the weekend off. I don't work Sundays. I set that up as my availability when my daughter was younger. And I just haven't changed it. They've tried asking me, I was like, no, I'd like to keep it like it is, kind of thing. But I've actually got Saturday off as well. Oh, I've been meaning to, I wanted to ask you actually. So I'm assuming by now, even if it wasn't when it actually happened, you at least saw during this recent catch up, when my profile picture on Facebook actually changed. What do you think of the hair that I've done? So I changed the way I have my hair now, didn't I? You like it? Well, I'm trying to organise a combination of money and a week off from work and a booking for that week off from work, so that I can get. I have to like book a week off from work. I can't do it any earlier than every 3 months. Otherwise, I don't earn enough between time off to cover my time off through the holiday pay. But basically I'm trying to get some tattoos to go up and over the ears. These will be my first tattoos. They're like the first ones that I've ever thought might actually suit me. No, it's for anyone. There is actually a voice channel as well. You don't need to. If you click on the voice channel, I warn you now. If you click on the voice channel, Ranty helped me set it up, and it's set up in a way where you don't click call. You just click on that voice channel-y bit, and it automatically adds you to a call. The call is constantly open. What tattoos am I getting? What do you know about Norse mythology? Do you know Hunin and Munin? They are Odin's ravens. I've just sent you a picture of the tap that I'd like to get up and over, going up and over my ears, like on the shaved area of my head. I sent it to you on Facebook. I got a quote, and to get them both done at the exact in the same sitting. And this is an over quote, like he quoted me higher than just in case. We're looking at £140. Yeah, both ears. Do you know what though? You said, right, two things. One, you say that's a lot of money, but it's actually a really cheap quote, believe it or not. That is a really, really good price. So that's number one. Number two, I have, you know that I have my long length leather jackets normally. I've had one since I was 18 of one jacket or another. You know, leather trench coats. Well, this winter is the first time I've gone without one since then, because my other one just fell apart, and I've actually got one on order. It's cost me like 130 off Amazon. I saved up for it especially. I miss having one. It's not me to be without one. Well, I mean, I didn't have any idea as to the cost, and I went around asking multiple people's. So, but apparently it is a fairly cheap price. Yeah, it's a nice. It'll be a nice soft lamb's leather jacket. Hold on, again, I'll quickly grab a link for you. It's due to turn up between, I think it's the 30th and the 4th. And I've actually got it being delivered at work in case I'm not in. Because I can't specify a day that I'll be in for this particular thing. It tends to take a little bit of time. No little twirl or anything like that, unfortunately. There you go. I should have sent that to you, Sally. Normally I use an Amazon locker if it will allow it. I got one at my local supermarket, which is on the way home, but I've also got one at a little shop directly outside where I work. So you got it, or what do you think? It does. And I am very much, like I said, very much looking forward to being me again, if that makes any sense. Even though the weather's turning warmer. Although, I say that, you know, jackets like that, they actually, apart from extreme heat, they actually help keep you cool. Because obviously where leather breathes and everything. It's not much of a red lining, it's just like a... what's it called? A stitching area kind of thing. Unless I sent you a picture of the wrong one. It was the £100 one I sent you, wasn't it? No, it's not a thick jacket, but leather keeps you warm in the winter. And to be honest, a lot of the time can keep you quite stop you from overheating too much. Yeah. Then that should be the right one then. That's on discount at the moment, yeah. So, but it will stop you overheating too much in the warmer weather. And not many people realise that. They see you in a leather jacket and they're like, "Aren't you hot?" Normally my response is, well, thank you, so are you. And these are random people that approach me. It's like, aren't you hot wearing that? Oh, aren't you hot? Like, thank you, you're not so bad yourself. Well, what else are you supposed to say? Like, someone comes up to you and is like, aren't you hot in that? You know, in a serious but joking way. They're not going to want you to stand there and give a technical explanation as to why you're not overheating. I would say that's my biggest fan, but size is relative in this game. But it gets bigger or smaller. Alright, so the alternator's done, the cam gear is done. Serpentine belts. That's... wait, I've got a spark plug done, just one. No. Come on now. This isn't like the 80s or 90s. You give someone an expensive jacket like that, even if it's not something they're gonna want to wear, they'll run off with it and sell it. Do you know, I might have to continue this. Normally, the Friday and Saturday streams are a different game, but I might have to continue this later in the week. It's taken a little longer than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need another 4 of these as well. I am almost there. I've just got to finish up the engine, fill up the fluids. Then it will tell me when I try to finish the job if there's anything I'm missing, anything I've forgotten to replace. You got to remember, it's not just the bits that are highlighted. I had to strip the entire car and the entire engine, for example, just to get to these bits here. So just someone tried to, going back to the whole 80s thing. Someone tried to kidnap me once when I was in when I was about 6. So we're talking the crossover from 80s to 90s. So 89 to 91 kind of thing. There's some guy rolled up in a van on the estate that I lived in. I rolled up next to me and my sister whilst we were playing just outside the house, and waved a packet of sweets at us. It was with a friend of mine as well. I mean, we knew stranger danger and all that crap, but my sister ran straight off the bat, and I turned to my friend and was like, "Do you know him?" And he was like, "No, I thought you did." And that's when we realised, and that's when we ran as well. He didn't get out the car or anything. He just literally waved the sweets in the hopes that we'd approach him. They caught him. He literally, when we ran, he then left, drove away, went up to the next estate over, which was like 4 minutes on foot, and tried it again there, and that's where he got caught. That's where he was when the police caught up with him. I mean, we weren't being stupid, we just wasn't sure. Me and my friend. Oh, no. Right. Here's the thing, okay? Oh, I know what I'm missing off the car. Yes, we did right to run, but I wouldn't necessarily say you can't trust anyone back in the 80s. Look at the 80s versus now. I mean, it's a lot easier to catch the people now, even if they're just doing things on the internet. Whereas back then, obviously, they didn't have all of that kind of stuff at hand, and there weren't anywhere near as many of them. Oh, that's the worst it ever actually gets. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. There's a limit. So you saw. Hold on. I'm going to drain this fluid and I'll show you. Easiest way to do it, to explain it. And yes, that entire radiator full, just fits in that one syringe. Alright, so look at the angle it will tilt at. Then it will tilt down a little bit. That's my indication to be like, hey, look, we're almost at the maximum line. There. Now if I keep going a little bit, I should stop about now, but if I keep going, it'll do that. This is the worst it will be. It won't actually spill out anywhere. £7,000. Is that it? I did level up though. Sell everything. Wait, why did I not get a crate? I should have gotten a crate. Huh. It was a story mission. That's weird. So I'm thinking I don't have enough here. I have no idea. I don't know how well this will work, but if this doesn't work very well, then I'll just go to a barn. I'll collect scrap. I mean, I could collect scrap here, I suppose, but it takes too long. There's such a big area. I'm just going to find me a car. I'm going to replace the body parts. I'm not going to bother with the internals. It's not going to run. I'm just, here, look, literally, I'm just going to fix the outside, make it look pretty, and then I'll set it on. See how much money I make. So this is £8,000. I'm not even going to paint it. I don't think that actually makes a difference. Look how incomplete that engine is, holy crap. Nah, I don't think it does. Right, so I've got the trunk. That's the colour it's supposed to be. I need everything else. Ah, there's my case. And I've got a bonus map location as well. I was kind of hoping for money. Alright, so for a start, let's sell all of these for 115. Oh my god, I did not know there was a crouch option. Holy crap, that makes no sense to me at all because I can't crouch under anything. I can either lift this up high enough to walk under or it's down too low for me to crouch under. So this is a Chieftain Bandit. Everything except for the trunk. About that much. Oh, what you mean to do the other thing? I don't know. That's something I don't actually know. That was part of the whole experiment, but I expected to get a lot more from the van, given how how much needed doing from it. $15,000. Easy money. Look at that. Okay, let's do that a couple of times then. So literally, I bought a car, I put some lipstick on it, and then I sold it. Bought it a new outfit and doubled my money. Doesn't run, missing half its internal organs. Quicker and easier than actually scavenging and repairing. $4,000, we'll get that one. Garage. I can have up to 2 cars at a time. No. Actually, no. I can send up to 3 cars at a time over. This is the only time running speed would be a benefit. $9,000. I mean, I could send stuff over to my car park, but actually, do you know what? I'm going to leave it there so I have enough money to actually do it. Yeah, I did explain it. Alright, this is normal speed. And if I hold shift, I'm at that speed. These upgrades are to make you run faster. But you normally see me running full pelt anyway. So this one is worth, this is what I got for $4,000. I didn't even put license plates on the damn thing. Got no steering wheel. You know what, maybe I will put a steering wheel on it. And a new seat. Exactly. And I didn't get any complaints about the colour of that van. Right, so what do I have? I got right fender, right mirror, and the bumper. It's the bolted Lancer. Right fender, right mirror. Stu bought it. I reckon he bought it as like I reckon he was in the doghouse with his sheep, so he bought a car for it to make it happy. That's the original colour. The hell was that person tripping on when he did that? It's like, the funny thing is, right, because I put the headlights in, the headlights are out of alignment. The wheels are probably misaligned. Wouldn't surprise him. Oh dear. And we're making only £3 profit so far. Oh, I need to buy the parts first, don't I? £4 profit. Could be worse. This one's missing its wheels, or some of them. It's literally easy money. Kind of tempted just to do. See how much this will cost. 1300. Why not? Let's repair the actual bodywork. I could give it a wash as well, but I cannot be bothered to move it. Right, so I've got the bumper, left fender and left door. Bumper, left fender, left door. Bumper, left fender, left door. Bumper, left fender, left door. Left door, left fender. Oh, I think I bought the bumper. My bad. Sorry. What's your preference? Normally I go for a double pepperoni, like extra pepperoni, extra ground beef. That's my normal go-to. Although I did have the stuffed crust today. Ham and pineapple. See, I don't like anything like, I don't like peppers. Warm pineapple just doesn't taste right to me. I like pineapple, I just don't like it warm. Oh, I bought the door as well. Oh, bollocks. Oh my god, I bought it for 9 grand. I'm selling it for 22. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh. Oh, that really is cool. I like that. Should we do that one more time? Or should we start work? Ugh. To be fair, you have to get to a certain point money-wise to be able to do this. And you need to unlock the ability to go to the scrapyard, and it is very helpful to be able to repair body parts as well. Well, I've got it maximum. Like, you can't actually repair bodywork unless your skill's like all the way up here. Other parts, yes. Oh no, there are some parts you can do, but it's grouped in various groups, and I've only ever had like the tier 6. I don't know if I've got enough. I'll tell you what, hold on. Roll this cig. Sorry, it's kind of like one of my go-tos to stay awake, or to not feel as tired. I'm trained not to nod off with a cigarette in my hand, you know. I can keep myself awake to finish a cigarette. But also, on top of that, it is technically a stimulant, so. No. At the beginning of the game, let me show you actually, I'll show you. I don't mind. I'll show you what the game starts as. Hey, Pregnator, how you doing? Oh no, it's giving me a tutorial. I don't want the tutorial. How do I get away from the tutorial? You know what? Let's double back. No tutorial. Right. Gonna be testing the free-star thing myself as well. Tune parts versus normal parts. Should be a higher price for tune parts just because they're more expensive in the shop. I may not have enough time tonight to do it, dude. I didn't have enough money and my back was causing me issues, so I couldn't get what I'd wanted to do done before streaming. So I might continue this game the other 2 streaming days this week. But anyway, Sally, real quick. This is how the place looks to begin with. You've got 4,000 credits. This all gets removed as you're unlocking stuff. I've got no room through there. This is literally all I have. And the only jobs you can start off with are either the main mission, the story mission, or brake repair. Nothing on here is unlocked. I can't even wash the cars. Did you see, Pregnator? Did you see the easy way we got of making money? The quick and easy way. I'm going to show. I want to do it one more time anyway, so I'll show you. Oh, I've done so much on this. Yeah, no, I have. I mean, it's only been, what's this, my 3rd week of 3 days at a time, I think. 2nd or 3rd week. So it's either been 6. Today is either 6 or 9 streams. No, you saw it. Did you know about that? Bit of a cheat really, but it's not like I haven't played the game properly. Hello, Celestro. Look who's back, Celestro. We got a Sully again. It is stupid, it is. But like I said, it's not like I haven't played the game and climbed the ladder myself. Flipping hell. Oh, we've got to try this one. If this ruins me, it's Stu's fault. $20,000 from the junkyard. What the hell? That was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, technically, I don't even need to move it in here. It just gets me in here quicker. I don't have to keep going back and forth through the door. I'm only missing one DLC now. You know what? Actually, this I don't know how much. This doesn't make any difference really. Let's see how much it in the price. Let's see how much it actually costs to use it. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Quite a lot of this I can actually repair, so that's good. I fully repaired the Porsche with stock parts, by the way. No, the engine's in the back. I actually remembered this time. So this has been fully repaired with stock parts, wheels aligned, headlights aligned, all that, you know. I ran it out on the test track and I'll show you what it does before we finish up. But if I sold it right now, I would make 177,000 for it. Well, make 116 grand profit. It does actually make a difference. I'll have to test that then. Right, so I need all the windows. I need that. That. And of course the headlights. But if I sold it right now, that's a profit right there anyway. Not a lot, obviously. Right, that can go. That can go. Nice, dude. Nice. See, if I do, like, obviously, if I buy the fully tuned stuff, do I actually need to manually tune anything on it? Because I have no idea how. I mean, I know how to run a dynamo test, but I don't know how to. What counts as good? What counts as bad? What I'm actually doing to benefit the car? Right, so now that is going to be a 10 grand profit. So sell for 31,309. 31,309. 31,309. Needs a wash as well, but oh, okay. So 34,800. $34,800. $34,800. $34,800. Let's just have a look first. Okay, that's still the same. Oh, okay, no, that one helped. I'm just making money. And let's say I did the stuff on make the tuned car apart and sell for parts of profit, then smelt. No. What I'm doing, Celestro, this is my first ever Porsche. I bought it like a half scrap car kind of thing. It was in a barn, and I've won every single part in this is either repaired to 100% as new, or has been purchased new. This is all stock parts. It cost me £60 to buy it, and that's going to be how much I sell it for. But we're trying to get enough money up together because I want to swap out. I'm going to strip the car down and replace any stock parts that I'm allowed to with tuned parts to see how much of a difference in price it's going to be. But right now I'm just making enough money to do that. I should have had it all done earlier, but my back kicked up quite a lot. It's still a bit painful now. I'm on meds at the moment. But I'm going to see what I can do. And unfortunately you can't. The car is worth more as a whole than it is via the sum of its parts. And you can't really scrap the frame. You can just sell it. Like this engine, right? So what I'm doing, this engine is woefully incomplete. It hasn't even got a pan on the bottom of it, an oil pan. It's missing ignition, rocker arms. Probably, yeah, it's missing some spark plugs. Those that are there are completely ruined. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to fix up the body. What have I got? I've got the trunk and the front bumper. I'm going to just sort out the body and then sell it. Is it a fastback? Yeah. Trunk and front bumper I have. I think I might have bought the trunk. No, it's down at the bottom there. I know. What they need is not necessarily a scrap all function, but maybe scrap everything of the same percentage of damage, or scrap everything in the same type. You know, like all bushes, all small bushes, things like that. OCD tendencies? For what? There you go, look, £7 profit. Oh, actually, hold on. 10 grand profit. Nice. I was just thinking, actually, there's something missing off of this. We've done. This is by far the best, not only the best type of car that I've done, but this is the most expensive, and we need to mark this somehow with some vanity plates. It's going to cost me like £1,000 per plate, but oh no, 'cause I get a discount now, don't I? Oh, 51 pages of scrap. Right, so the wheels are aligned. It's all stock parts. Now, yesterday, when it was still highly damaged, and all we had done is repaired it enough to start the engine. The test path got us, what was it, 145 miles an hour? No, not the test track. We want the speed track. Hold on. Let's get some actual speed going here, shall we? Oh my god, this is one of those ones where if you get any speed at the beginning, it's got no traction. And then my controller decides to pull to the right. What the hell? There's 145. Oh, 160, 161, 162, 162. These things are crap when you try to actually start driving. You have to have like 100 miles an hour to have any control. Oh my god, do you see what I mean? It was not meant for a driving game at all. Do you know what? I'm happy with that 162 right now. The funny thing is, it's not meant for driving. You can see that just from trying to accelerate. But they have an actual racetrack. Alright, so 162. We need to try to remember this later down the line. And And I'm going to take a picture of this on my phone. There we go. So we've got a reference point, because it's not going to get done tonight. And now we've got to take it all apart. Oh, do you want me to find out what my horsepower is before you do that? Oh, okay, it must only be 362 then. So stock parts has given it a... Oh, no loss, no gain. Okay, because it's fully repaired. But I'm assuming I can't. Yeah, no custom gearbox. I reckon 300 miles an hour. There's only so much track you can race down. I almost opened the bonnet again then. So I need to take a look. I don't want to, if I don't have to take everything apart, I don't want to. Oh, okay, no, there are brake discs. Camshafts, wires, carbonators. Clutch, engine heads, manifolds, flywheels, exhaust, fuel filters, injectors, fuel pump. Wow, oh my god, there's actually a lot in here. Pistons. Okay, looks like I am taking everything apart. I mean, well, not I say everything. The basic framework like this here won't need to be done. I was close. 284, I was close. I said 300. Yeah, I mean, you saw mine. Mine slipped quite easily straight at the beginning, didn't it? I reckon on the dynamo it should, because you're revving your car up as best as you can, I reckon it should give you like a top speed on the dynamo. Sorry, bit of a stretch here. Ugh. I'm assuming the ABS isn't in the tuning, is it? And I would imagine the brake servo isn't either, or the fuse stuff. Knuckle is basic framework. What about the sway bar and the steering rack? Guess we'll find out in a minute. Or if not in a minute, then when we actually buy the parts. At least, because we'd already got brand new parts on everything, if we basically, if it was trying to do this from destroyed, if it wasn't in here, we'd then have to keep going back, going into here. That's not going to be the case. If it's not in here, if it's not in here, we've already got it. We don't need to worry about it. I don't imagine there being suspension in the tuning shop. I know it's all about speed, but there might be some steering. There's definitely brakes. It's just a starter. I thought it might have been a water pump for a second, then I was like, I haven't drained it. Oh, this engine's the annoying one though, isn't it? Up and over here. It should be. Let's have a look. No. No suspension. Sorry, I couldn't hold that yawn back then. No, not in game. Intercooler. Alright, let's do this. Let's start taking this apart. And any level up points from this moment on are going to be used for screwing speed. Wires. Let's work down here first. These are going to get in our way later anyway. Looks more like a jet engine, doesn't it? It looks like something that should be on a jumbo. What I'm going to do, guys, is I am really starting to feel the tiredness now. Along with the back pain, of course. The painkillers are starting to wear off. I am going to strip the engine clean. Then instead of a different game, I will come back with this on Thursday. If you're wanting, Sally, I will try to on Friday, sorry. If you're wanting, Sally, I'll try and remember to like send you a picture or something of the overall sale price if you're actually interested. If not, no worries, because I know you said you'll be at work. But we'll start buying the parts on the Friday stream. Because it's going to take, by the time we finish stripping down this engine, it will almost be my stream end time anyway. Well, I should tell you what, Sally. What I do is I'll post it in Discord, in the Discord group chat. That would be helpful, dude. I mean, I'm still going to be. I have a rough idea of what I'm trying to do and when. I've kind of got a game plan for off-camera work, but it would be helpful to still have the reminder. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, these stupid little clips. That, right? I was looking for ages trying to figure out why I couldn't get the engine to start when we first bought the car. I added every part that we didn't have attached to the engine originally. Then I replaced all faulty electronic parts and fuel filters, such like. Just so I can get it running, see, do tests on it to see what is missing. And the one thing that was stopping me from starting the engine was I was missing a clip. A stupid little metal clip. Just to hold the thing on. Well, what I think I might be doing, obviously I'm doing this on Friday. If there's enough time after I've done this, then I'm just going to start doing missions, like again, just for the scrap parts, And then I'll probably do that something like Saturday and in off-camera work. Get the crates. Once you got the crates, you can get scrap out of them if you're lucky. And I might have to do it with the Porsche as well. Ah, but that means stripping it down another time after that. What do you reckon? Do you think that when I try to get the max level parts, should I do it on top of my tuned parts for this Porsche? Just keep hold of it. Or should I go for something different? Which would also mean making sure it's repaired. Taking up more time there as well. These cylinders, we've still got to do the cams at the back. And then we've got to remove all the clips for the pistons. Okay, that's just weird. Oh, it's because we've got to take these bits off first. Yeah. And here. Such a weird engine to start with the camshaft and build around it like that. Normally you got to have the casing in first. No, but it's all part of the testing though, isn't it? I've shown I can make money without having to go for a high level piece of something or other. But for now, I was about to go and repair. For now, I am going to end this off. I need to go get some sleep. Get an early night. After work tomorrow, I'll try and strip the rest of everything on here. And we can work from that point onwards. Not tomorrow, Friday. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Friday, we can try and do it all. So I've got even more time. But anyway, guys, for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below. And I will see you all next time. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye.